Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails in the Sky. Last time we explored the abandoned mine and we found the airliner and we fought over it. They did manage to escape though. So it's not over just yet, but I think for now, the best thing we can do is investigate the airliner, the inside, see if there are any clues of the passengers there. Maybe they're in there, maybe they're not, but we won't know until we check things out. So let's explore, shall we? How far away? Nah, it's too far away. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get attacked, but let's at least heal ourselves, just in case there is something or somebody. Let's see. Can break this, so this probably be gone a later time. Tell me something up there. Another block passage. Ooh, that's interesting. There's no time to check anywhere else. Yeah, I know, but that's why I want to check everywhere else first. Alright. Well, we checked everything in the open area other than going back, so let's check the inside now. Whoa, it's completely empty in here. Everything's been cleaned out. Well, it seems like the Sky Pirates loaded everything onto their airship. And from the looks of it, either way, let's sweep the area and see what we find. In all honesty, I did not expect the passengers to be here regardless, because if they got the airline in a secure location where they can take their time taking everything away, the first thing you take away from this is the passengers, because if you keep them here, they're just gonna be in their way and giving them a chance to escape. So that's the first load you take away to your secure location, wherever that is. So yeah, I didn't expect them to be here, but at least let's see if we can find some clues. Hey, isn't this one of those forklifts? Well, it's the same kind we see at landing ports. Maybe they use this to unload the cargo? Yeah, and I think it might have already been here, maybe? Did they use it for loading and unloading the airliner itself? Not that the Sky Pirates brought it with them. Huh, what is this thing? Well, that's the control panel for the Orbal engine. Looks like the Orbal energy is down though. So the whole thing is stripped for power. Find anything else? The cockpit, and there's the marks. Let's check anywhere else. It's a passenger lounge, I imagine. Huh, it's so bright. The light's shining through here. Yeah, we checked that. Oh, wait. Hey, this potted plant looks kinda wilted. Well, it looks like it hasn't been watered for days. Yeah, I imagine that plant life wasn't the highest on their priority. I'm guessing that's not something they can then sell after being taken away. Okay, one more stairs upstairs. I'm guessing this is for normal passengers, because the other lounge look a lot more expensive. And nothing to interact with at the moment. Okay. Alright, then we only have the main cockpit left. Well, looks like this is the captain's seat. Normally I'd jump at the chance to sit in one of those. Don't even think about it. Yeah, cause if the army comes in here, they want to check everything and we need to disturb as little as we can. This has got to be the steering wheel, right? I wonder where the guy who's supposed to be mending this thing went. It's the helm of the ship, yes we know. Well, we checked most things, so do we get out of here? Because we do have to inform the army that we found this as soon as possible. Ah, I think... Is it cargo? Or is it wanting us on top of the ship? It could be either way, right? Alright, let's get up on deck. Because in all honesty, we haven't found anything conclusive in regards to where the people are. I've checked pretty much the whole area, but it doesn't seem like anybody's here. Well, there's a good chance they've been taken away on the ship. Most likely to their hideout. Of course. And just when I thought we'd finally found a solid lead. Come now, don't look so glum. We haven't completely lost the trail yet. Think about it. Why would they hide the airliner in a place like this? Huh? Well, from what I can see, the orbal power inside the ship has completely stopped. That means the orbal engine has been removed. Orbments naturally recover their orbal energy over time after all. Moreover, they repeatedly transport a large amount of cargo back and forth. Considering the effort and risk involved, wouldn't it have been far easier to bring the entire ship to their hideout? Ah, good point. And yet, they still chose to hide it here. If I had to guess... I think the last two would be the most logical, to avoid the Royal Army bringing them to their permanent hideout, and also that their hideout is somewhere, well, at least special to them. So both will have they steal the orbital engine, can do anywhere, transfer hostage cargo, that it can be it. So I'm gonna go with their hideout is somewhere special. Yes, exactly. If I had to guess, I'd say their hideout is located somewhere a little unusual. About 10 to 15 arch? In other words, a special location accessible only to small vessels like Sky Pirate ships. Ah, get it now. Well, mountainous or canyon-like terrain with steep changes in elevation. Those are the most likely places. Yeah, I think so too. But if that's the case, then we're limited in what we can do by ourselves. There's also a possibility their hideout is unreachable on foot. What should we do? Well, I don't like it, but we might have to explain the situation to the army and ask for their help. They have patrol ships after all. What? After all that, you want us to go bow down to the army? Regardless, if we don't inform the army, the relationship that's already very bad between the Braces and the army will only get worse. At best, this might open up a way of communication between the two and let them come together at least a little bit. So, informing the army was never out of the question. Either way, we're going to have to report the issue with the airliner. Cooperating with them is probably our best option, regardless of what they may think of us. Our top priority is rescuing the hostages after all. I guess you're right. This isn't a time to be picky. For now, let's head back to the guild and report to Lugran. We should be able to contact Hakan Gate using the guild's orbal communications. BB increased by 3. Now, considering we're gonna get back... let's get out of here on foot and then teleport our way all the way back to the guild, because we should be able to do that.
here?
I didn't see this coming.
Well, I guess this saves us the trouble of contacting them.
Let me guess. The army found this place too.
We found a suspicious group armed with weapons.
You there! Put your hands in the air!
Oh, the world is doomed. I can't believe women and kids like them are sky pirates.
Really? Are we looking like we're dressed like Sky Pirate and we're wearing an emblem of the Bracer Guild? Come on.
Who are you calling sky pirates? Look at this emblem!
The Bracer emblem, huh? How does that prove your innocence?
General Morgan?
Why are you here?
After reviewing the scouting reports, I came personally to inspect locations I felt were insufficiently searched. But who would have thought you'd be working with the Sky Pirates?
Can you quit with the baseless accusations? We just track them faster than you, that's all.
Then where are the Sky Pirates? Are the hostages in that airliner?
Unfortunately, the Sky Pirates managed to escape. The hostages aren't in here either.
You've given yourselves away. You must have notified the Sky Pirates about our arrival.
Hey! That's nonsense!
Yeah, the guy's hatred for the Bracer Guild is clouding his judgment. He wants us to be guilty.
That's for me to say. Soldiers, apprehend them!
And so we're back at Hacken Gate. Just a little less comfortable than last time. Hacken Gate Dungeon. Well, the general will interrogate you personally in the morning. If you're proven innocent, you'll be released within a few days. Well, just cool your heads in there for now. Yeah, I think there is also a chance that General Morgan accused us of this, just so he can get us out of the way for a couple of days, so he can do his own investigation without the Bracer Guild interfering. That could also be an option. You gotta be kidding me. They didn't even give us a chance to defend ourselves. Well, if they manage to catch the Sky Pirates, they will clear our names. But that's probably impossible now. Huh? Why? Well, do you remember what the Sky Pirate leader said back in the mine? He mentioned that it wasn't part of the plan, and that we came too early. Now that you mention it, he did say something like that. Yeah, which could be an indicator that the army might be involved, but with a person like the Morgan, I don't believe that. But there's definitely another third party involved in this. Who it is, we don't know yet. Wait, was he talking about the army troops? Oh, yeah, that like a part of the army is involved, but not the actual leadership, like a subset of it. That could be true, though. Well, that's most likely the case, yes. And that would also mean they've got a spy in the Royal Army. Either that, or someone cooperating with them is leaking information. That's what you mean, right? Yes. What? Then they'll never catch the Sky Pirates. Looks like we gotta handle it ourselves, but... yeah, we're completely stuck right now. How would Master Cassius have gotten out of this one? Oh, I recognize that laugh.
It seems you're in trouble.
Huh? Joshua, did you say something?
No, I didn't.
It came from the next cell over, and I think I recognize that voice from somewhere.
Me too.
Now why be a stranger? This charismatic timber could ever only belong to one.
This groundless confidence.
And those narcissistic mannerisms.
Don't have to guess. Olivier.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding ding ding.
To think we'd be reunited here. It seems we are bound by fate itself.
Wait, why are you in here? Didn't we leave you in the city of Bows?
And now we find you in a jail cell. What did you do this time?
There, no need to bombard me with so many questions. The reasons are as deep as the seas and as high as the mountains.
Yeah, you're dressing it up really nicely, but I'm thinking it must be pretty simple.
Okay, then I won't ask. I'm already getting tired just listening to the preamble.
What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, you heard them. You don't have to tell us. And for the sake of my health and beauty, I think I'd rather just avoid the stress.
Now, no need to be shy. Allow me to regale you with every detail of the tragedy that befell me.
And the moment they don't show interest, no, let me tell you, I want to.
He's not listening.
No, he's definitely not listening.
After we parted ways, I browsed my way through the market before finally arriving at the restaurant Anteros. After a thoroughly enjoyable meal, I took a round on the grand piano. The restaurant manager was simply shaking with awe. I was even offered a spot as the restaurant's exclusive pianist.
Yeah, whatever. But aren't you a lutist?
A master can wield more weapons than one, my dear. Anyway, I accepted the offer on one condition. Instead of Mira, I demanded free food and wine daily.
That feels very much like you, Olivier. So, how did that lead to you ending up here?
That is where the tragedy truly begins. That night, I was savoring the chef's special sautéed duck. The blood sauce had such a rich, exquisite flavor. It was then I realized a normal red wine would no longer suffice.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna do it.
Well, I think Olivier is in the perfect location for that, Estelle, because you can't reach him. Not yet.
So then what?
I simply picked up a bottle that caught my eye in the back. A Grand Shireen from the year 1183.
A Grand Shireen from 1183?
Of course, Sherazard, as the local alcoholic, knows exactly what that means.
That's the elusive vintage wine from the auction at the Royal Capitol.
Oh, Shara, you seem quite knowledgeable on the subject. I, too, had heard the rumors and decided to experience it for myself.
An auction? How much was it?
From what I heard, it had a strike price of 500,000 Mira.
500,000, yeah. I can't imagine they were too happy about that.
500,000? For a bottle of wine?
That's insane. Wait, Olivier, don't tell me you...
It goes without saying. I savored it in pure ecstasy. Its fragrance tickling my nasal cavity. Its deep, aromatic taste caressing my throat. Friends, you may not believe me, but at that moment, time and space gleamed with the hue of a brilliant rose.
I'm so done with him.
I knew this was going to be exhausting.
I don't even know what to say.
Now the food suddenly felt insufficient. I was about to ask the chef to prepare something worthy of such a wine, but at that very moment, the manager returned. And being the generous soul I am, I offered him a glass.
That comes over as an insult to his face.
But for some reason, he flew into a fit of rage. A whirlwind of chaos followed, and soon the soldiers had arrived. And so it was, and so it is. Our tragic hero, left alone in this pitiful cell, without even a house red to keep him company. Now, my dear friends, weep for me.
Oh, idiot.
Oh? Excuse me, my friends. Why do I hear only an idiot?
Because you put them to sleep, Olivier.
Now listen closely. Here's where my tale of woe grows even more interesting. After I was so roughly brought here, many more tribulations awaited. Hello? Do you hear me?
I guess the conversation needs to be picked up on the next morning. The next day, in the early morning.
Hey, you three, get up.
Ugh, I'm still sleepy.
Is something wrong?
We're getting interrogated this early? Give me a break.
No, it's quite the opposite. You're being released.
Huh? Well, that was sudden.
Did something happen?
Well, the only thing I can imagine happening that will let us be released early is that the mayor of both stepped in.
I happened.
Mayor Maybell?
Oh my! Fancy seeing you here.
I'm sorry for what you went through, but there's no need to worry anymore. Your suspicions have been lifted.
I'm still not fully convinced. But if Miss Maybell vouches for you, I have no choice. You'd better thank her properly.
Does that mean you came out to defend us, Mayor Maybell?
Not exactly. I simply explained your circumstances to the General.
Our circumstances?
Yeah, that we were working based on her request.
You two, I must ask you something. Is it true you're Cassius Bright's children?
Huh?
Yes, that is correct. Her name is Estelle Bright, and I am Joshua, his adopted son.
I see. The girl does resemble Lena.
You know Mom?
I did. I enjoyed her cooking when I visited your home in Roland. You were just an infant back then.
Wait a second. General Morgan, you know Dad too? I heard that he used to be in the Royal Army, but...
I don't know him as a bracer. I only know Cassius as a soldier. He was considered one of the sharpest tactical minds of the generation.
Tactical minds?
What could have possibly made him join the Bracer Guild of all things? This still irritates me to this day.
Yes, the loss of potential.
I'll take my leave.
What was that all about?
Estelle, your father seemed to have been a remarkable soldier. I've heard the General make countless attempts to dissuade him from retiring.
I never knew that. It's kind of unbelievable.
But if that were true, maybe Master Cassius is the reason why the General hates bracers so much.
That seems very likely, yeah. Because they took his soldier away.
He might have been mortified when his favorite subordinate left him.
It sure sounds like it.
So you're telling me we had to go through all this because of Dad? Ugh, that old degenerate.
Well then, how about we all return to the city of Bose? Now that the airliner has been found, we can move on to the next phase. There's much to discuss.
Oh, right.
Oh, is something wrong?
I'm all for getting out of here, but I feel like we're forgetting something.
Or someone. Our debaucherous alcoholic drinker over there.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah. What was it again?
The cruelty of mankind. How could you so soon forget a comrade of an entire eve? What tragedy. What dreariness. No matter. I shall perish all alone in this dark purgatory.
Oh, that guy.
I totally forgot about him.
I do feel sorry for him, but there's nothing we can do.
Could he be the rumored musician? The one who drank the Grand Shireen without permission?
Yep, that's the one.
That's me. However, milady, I beg you not to misjudge me. I was merely accepting in advance for my most enchanting performance.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how well you perform, Olivier. It's not 500,000 worth.
What an interesting gentleman. Well, I may ask the General to release you as well, since I'm here.
Oh?
Really? I don't think he'll go for that.
The restaurant has every right to sue him, you know.
That won't be an issue. You see, I'm the owner of that restaurant.
What?
I was the one who won the auction for the Grand Shireen. There. Whatever else could be a problem.
So basically he drank her drink. And if she decides not to press any charges, then he's in the clear.
Man, never thought you'd actually get out.
You sure have the devil's own luck.
Please, you praise me too much. Though I must admit I feel a slight prickling in my conscience over drinking that wine. Shall I do my duties as the pianist per my contract?
Thank you, but no. You must feel rather awkward doing so after what happened the other day.
I'm pretty sure that won't bother him at all.
He does seem to be thick-skinned.
Well, we'll just call that an accident and leave it at that.
However, I still feel bad about what I've done. Let's see. I believe the bracers here are conducting an investigation, yes? How about I offer my assistance as thanks for the wine?
Huh?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Well, he has shown that he can fight.
May I ask you to do so?
Your wish is my command. And so it is. Pleasure to be your comrade once again.
Wait. What the heck?
Honestly, we don't really want a guy without combat experience tagging along.
Yeah, and this is why when we first had him join our party, they shouldn't have made him fight with us. Because then this sentence would have made a lot more sense. But that's a slight little nitpick.
How confident are you in your skills?
I have little doubt in my gunnery and orbal arts. Though I'm reluctant to compare such trivial skills to my musical brilliance.
That's exactly the answer we don't want to hear.
But it's probably not a bad idea. We can't count on the Royal Army for this, so we're short on manpower.
Fine, you can come along, but if you drag us down, you're out. Is that clear?
I don't mind. Rest assured, I will never disappoint you.
You can't really disappoint us if we didn't expect anything to begin with.
So true.
I'm glad to see that it's settled. Anyway, I have something to tell you.
What's that?
Speaking of, a lot of people looked pretty uneasy on our way here. Did something happen?
Yes, there was a large-scale robbery in the south block of the city last night. Several places were hit, including the weapon shop and the orbment workshop.
Okay, so is this a new case or is it related to the Sky Pirates? But if they did steal stuff in town, that would be very brazen of them, considering the Airliner incident still ongoing.
What?
Was it the work of those Sky Pirates again?
We're not sure yet, but it seems likely. A squad from the Royal Army is already investigating the case.
I see. Seems to me we should start our own investigation too.
Yes, please do. I'll send your reward for this job to the Guild. Please consider it coverage for your expenses during the investigation.
Why do I feel like the Royal Army is gonna be a pain in our butts again? Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
Right. Also, I don't think we should share any info we find with the Royal Army. If there really is a spy among them, the Sky Pirates will find out.
Guess we have no choice. Let's be careful out there.
Yeah, unless we figure out who that spy actually is.
Now, friends, let us depart for the South Block.
Who died and made you leader?
I had a feeling our fates would intertwine once more. Please, allow me to offer my thanks to the goddess in song.
Not turtle up the city.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought him.
Well, let's see how things play out.
Well, now that he's here, we might as well enjoy him, right? Alright, I'm guessing that we're gonna do our rounds, and afterwards check the guild for any new potential side quests, see information about the case, and start our investigation. So we got a lot of places we can visit. Well, I suggest that my lady rest a little, but she's only insisted that it was unimportant, compared to the struggle still facing the people of Bose. I am pleased to see her maturity, but I do worry for her health. Maybe downstairs? No, not in the kitchen. Maybe in her own quarter? Or by Mabel's side. Ah, here she is. Oh, everyone, you have my sincerest apologies. We received word from the Bracer Guild. Man, I know it was a setup, but I'm still annoyed. Well, we have to consider it an inevitability. The army wasn't at fault. Damn, Sky Pirate, just you wait. I've got a beatdown ready for every single one of you. Everyone, you have my sincerest apologies. Well, all's well that ends well. We got out of that mess and we've got another party member to add to our list, so... I'm saying we're up a notch at least. And hopefully he'll be strong enough to fight with us. Oh, there's a friend of mine, a lady by the name of Milano. Her father was also a passenger on the airliner. The families of those aboard must be worrying so much over their missing loved ones. And the Sky Pirates are likely involved in the recent robberies as well. I hope you'll see a breakthrough in the investigation. And the Sky Pirates are likely involved in the robberies as well. Well, if they are involved, then them doing more robberies like this might open them up to making a mistake. And by a mistake, we might be able to track them down to where their actual base is. I see potential. But before we can utilize that potential, we got a whole lot of people to talk to. Hey, what? I thought about it and I want to be a merchant and open up my own shop. I see. Well, I guess it's good to have goals. Have you properly considered all the steps you need to take to make it happen? Yeah. I'll cooperate however I can. Really? Well, yeah, but only as much as I can. I feel like this is the first time Mina's ever said anything nice to me. What a pain. Alright, so, considering we have an investigation that actually takes place into town, maybe we should investigate everything outside of town first before going on the inside. Because we got Reveno Village, we got all the borders, we got the lake side we want to check out, so plenty of places. But before we do that, I want to go into the guild to report and pick up any potential new quests we have.
Oh, I see.
I reported, so we've got 2 new ones. My treasured jeweled ring was stolen during the recent string of robberies. If anyone finds it, please contact Lana and Bose, South Block. Okay, so as part of the investigation. Ansel Path Monster, a dangerous monster known as Diamond Turtle, has appeared on the new Ansel Path, south of Bose. We request immediate assistance from Brace affiliated with this branch. Okay, so this one definitely needs to be done. Ah, Sherazard and everyone, you're back. You really gave me quite a scare. It's unprecedented for Brace to be detained by the army during an investigation. General Morgan truly went too far this time. Oh, I'm sorry, we caused you so much worry. No. Its important thing is that you've returned safe and sound. I was just considering lodging a protest with the army headquarters through the Gransel branch. But before I could act, Mayor Mabel stepped in. What, was it really that serious? Of course it was, especially since the Kingdom of Liberal officially recognizes Brace as investigative authority. The General's action contradicts the laws of our kingdom. Well, since everything turned out fine this time, I suppose we can overlook it. Anyway, there's something else that's been bothering me. It's about that monster in the northeastern canyon. Didn't we already defeat that one? Did another one show up? Correct. It's a subspecies of a large monster called Giant Foot. Annalise said she'd handle it, so I left it to her. But it's taking longer than expected. I asked Ting to go and check up on her a short while ago. I see, so that's what's going on. Still, if Ting is on it, there's probably not much to worry about. You really trust him, huh? I'm a little jealous. What are you talking about? Anyway, given that you're telling us this, I'm guessing you want us to check up on them, right? Yes, there's always a chance something unexpected could happen. But as Sherazade said, there's probably nothing to worry about. Only if you have time to spare, though. Understood. We've got the message. We'll keep it in mind.
Let's begin.
Alright, and another quest as well. Regardless, our top priority for the moment should be these robberies. You'll have to deal with the military again, but I believe you'll be alright.
Let's hear it. I'll be awaiting your next report.
Well, with the next few missions we should be able to rank up. And that's always a nice thing, most definitely. Don't think anybody else will be here, right? Because Ting is out, Annalise is out. So that doesn't leave much room for other bracers. Alright, good. Another thing I want to do before checking out the outer locations is I want to spend the night at the hotel. Just recover everything we've lost. Or at least a big part of it. Historically, our employees have worked together as one to satisfy our guests. However, the younger workers have a different way of thinking. Not everything goes according to plan.
Make yourself at home.
Just on the mirror, so it's not that bad.
That was refreshing.
Yeah, and this way we'll be prepared for anything that will cross our path.
There we go.
Alright, check up the upstairs. Oh, there you are. Oh, no matter what the manager says, I'm leaving on the dot to go shopping. I'm gonna blow off all my stress this time. Go for it. You have my, well, blessing. Even though the owner probably isn't too happy with that, according to what we heard. Alright, so the entirety of Bose is a talking hotspot. We have here, in the Nobel Valley, our battle backup with Annalise. We got the Verde Bridge we want to talk about. Ends up past the monster when we go to Valeria Shore. We need to beat it before we can get there. Anything else remarkable? Yeah, I do want to get to Revno Village to talk to the people there as well. And of course the Chrome Trail. Well, let's just do entirely a circle around. But do we wanna... the robberies of course, but also to the stores, didn't it? Yep, so if we want to get stuff from the item store, we need to investigate that part. So let's leave that for now. Meaning that Valeria Lake, I'm very sure that will have to wait until we at least make some progress in our investigation, because I want to make sure that Olivier is decked out equipment-wise before we take on some big monsters, because if we have now in our team, that means any upcoming missions will have taken that into account. So we need to make sure we're ready for that. Alright, let's go to all our outer locations and talk to the people there, and then do the City of Bose. We'll probably take the rest of this episode and the beginning of the next one.
Let us go.
Well, the border divisions managed to arrest a few suspicious persons. It was a violent group of women and children along with some strange con artists, but none of them were the culprits. Well, the airliner Cecilia headed westward has resumed operations. Thanks to that, the flow of people coming through here has lessened. I wonder when the eastbound Linda will resume its route. The airliner Cecilia headed westward has resumed their operation. Well, they found the airliner, so they know what's going on. And this will at least get commerce going again, and the people as well. Well, it sounds like they finally found that missing airliner. Though, they still have given us orders to stop the inspections yet. Makes you wonder, huh? An update or something would be real nice right about now. Sounds like they finally found that missing airliner. Well, until we actually find the bandits, they want to keep the inspections going. Just in case they find something, you never know. Alright, that's here. Hacken Gate.
Time to depart.
Well, they're finally processing departures again. But I've used up all my funds dining out while waiting. Well, no worries. Can't ruin a plan if you never had one. Well, welcome to Hacken Gate. Hey, you're those braces we arrested. Don't remind me. Well, at least your charges were cleared in the end. Welcome to Hacken Gate. Well, at least he's positive about it. Ah, you lot. You have business with the General? Not particularly, but I would like to talk to him if I can. Let's go in first.
Hey, welcome.
Well, there was just another Dine and Dasher they nabbed, but they got those rats who hijacked the airliner. Wait, they didn't? They're a slippery bunch after all. Can be easy hunting rats with wings. Well, we'll manage and we will find them eventually.
I can't decide.
Which one are you going to pick?
See you later.
Yeah. Only the normal one. We don't do the rest until we make sure we have all our ornaments in order. Oh, that famous colonel came by the tavern for a meal the other day. He was such a gentleman. Nothing like the tough and stern type that man the fort. I just about fainted on the spot. Those kinds of people really do exist, huh? Well, it takes all kinds, you can say. Well, nobody on top. Alright, let's see how far inside we are allowed to get. But I do want to make sure our relationship with the General might improve. Ah, Cassius's children. Still wandering around here? Be warned, this incident falls under the military jurisdiction. If you overstep your bounds, you will be shown no mercy. Boy, does the General look pale. It's like he's already got one foot in the grave. Yeah, the military is probably at its wit's end by now. Be warned, this incident falls under our jurisdictions. Alright, we get the hint. We'll keep you in the dark for now. One good sleep later and I'm raring to go. Maybe I'll go grab something to eat. Well, doesn't sound like a plan. Might do that myself real soon. But first we need to finish our investigation. I'm so tired. Forget a meal and a shower, I just want to go to bed. Not anymore, it's too early for that for me. Let's see, anybody else down here? For a dungeon, there's a little to no guards down there. Well, they say there used to be an imperial village called Hamel just beyond the border. They say you could see it from here, but it vanished during the 100-Day War. The Liberal Army never passed this point, so no one knows what happened. Yeah, with us playing the other games already, we know what happened, and it's unbelievably tragic. Our hunt for the Sky Pirates has hit a roadblock. Despite using the patrol ship to canvass the mountainous regions, we have yet to find a lead. Well, then we'll keep investigating on our end as well. Alright, grown trail.
Here we go.
I think after the checkpoint we'll call it a day. Well, I heard they found the missing airship, but the culprits haven't been caught, so we can't lift the inspections just yet. Well, you'll find a lot of monsters lurking around in a mountainous area like this. And plenty of them are dangerous enough to have bounties on their own. There's a reason we train daily. Our soldiers are obligated to get at least 6 hours of sleep. You can't properly function without proper rest after all. 6 is still a little bit on the short side, but at least it is something. General Morgan has narrowed the search down to the mountains. The Sky Pirates must be hiding somewhere near the border. I imagine that. It should definitely be still in this area. Or else they would make it difficult for us if they aren't. Alright, so our next one... Well, I do want to check actually the abandoned mine to where the airliner was. Like, is it still there? Or did the military already retrieve it? And if done that, are the other paths open there too? So can we investigate that? I think we'll leave that for next time, including the village here. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. Because there are so many people to talk to and things to investigate. So, for now, bye-bye.